Hello and welcome to Healing Womanhood. I'm Saffron and I am really excited about our theme for this month, which is all about our conditioning around what we learn about what it means to be a woman. So we're starting in childhood. This week and next week we're doing childhood. Then we'll be moving on to teens and adulthood. So we're starting with our early conditioning today. So I'd like you to just take a moment to reflect on your early experiences. Thinking about your main caregivers, the main women in your life, and any messages that you might have received from them about what it means to be a woman. And these could be things that they've said to you, or they could just be observations of the way that they were in the world. Often, our observations of the way people behave in the world give us much more information than their words. If you had a mum, did you have a mum who was at home and taking care of people and giving the message that being a woman is about service and taking care of people? Did you have other women in your life who were different? Were there women who were creative, women who were intelligent, women who were high achievers? Or did you get the opposite messages? Just have a think about what happened in your life and maybe make some notes about that as well. And I'd also like you to reflect a little bit on the messages that you got from the men in your life about what it meant to be a woman. What were their expectations of how a woman behaved? Did they have expectations? Did they expect their tea on the table? Was it the women's job to look after them? And I'm kind of giving examples here, but just write down what happened in your life. You might have had quite different experiences, and we're going to keep our tapping very general. And then if you want to type in the comments what your experiences were, then we can do some more specific tapping in the coming weeks and months about that. Because I think a lot of people have common experiences. So if you've experienced something, chances are that someone else has as well. And if you want to put it in the comments, then we can all benefit from that and do some tapping around shifting any beliefs that weren't so helpful. So, focusing on any themes in there that don't feel like they're serving you in your life right now. If you learnt that women are intelligent and creative and have the freedom to express themselves, then that is absolutely amazing. But if you learn anything that wasn't so positive, that restricts your freedom, that restricts your ability to do what you want to do, I'd like you to just bring your focus onto that now. And we'll begin tapping. So if you haven't tapped with me before, all you need to do is tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying. So we're going to begin here on the side of the hand. And we're going to say, even though I learnt certain things about what it means to be a woman, and those things are not really serving me now, I accept that happened. And I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I receive these messages about what's expected of me in life, and I wonder if they've shaped me in ways that I don't really like. And I choose to love and accept all of myself anyway. Even though I learnt some things about women, I absorbed some old beliefs about who we are and what we do, and what we're capable of. And I choose to love and accept all of myself exactly as I am. And then we're going to move to tapping on the inner eyebrow. These old beliefs. When I was young, I learnt certain things. about what it means to be a woman. I absorbed some ideas from my parents, or the people who took care of me. And I learnt from their behaviours. I learnt some beliefs about what women do, about who women are, about my role in the world, about what would be expected of me. Those beliefs were formed a long time ago, when I was very young. Those beliefs were formed in a different version of the world. And part of me is beginning to wonder whether those beliefs really serve me, or whether they're restricting me. I wonder if those beliefs ever get in the way of me doing what I want to do. I wonder if I would do things differently if I had a different gender identity. I'm ready to re-examine what I learned. About what it means to be a woman. I'm ready to re-examine some beliefs that have been hiding inside me for a long time. I'm ready to rethink. I wonder if I really need these beliefs anymore. I wonder if there's any way that I could release them. I wonder what I would like to believe instead. I'm ready to look for evidence that these beliefs are not true. I'm ready to disprove them. I'm ready to show myself that I'm capable of so much more. That I'm allowed to be exactly who I am. That I'm free to be myself. Embracing this freedom now. And letting go of any old restrictive conditioning. Embracing my freedom and creating space for new beliefs. I wonder what I would like to believe instead. Maybe I'd like to believe that women are capable. That women are intelligent. That women are creative. And that women are free. That we have the right to express ourselves. And I'd like to give myself the opportunities to do that. I wonder if there are any other new beliefs that I'd like to instill about women. Because I might already know these things are true in my mind. And I'm ready to filter that knowledge down to the whole of my body. I'm ready to absorb that understanding into every cell of my being. I'm ready to know in the depths of my soul that women are powerful, that women are incredible forces for good, that women can achieve anything they want, that I can achieve anything I want. I wonder how true this feels now. I wonder if there's anything still standing in the way. I'm ready to let go of anything that's stopping me from holding these new beliefs. Believing truly in the power of women. With every cell of my being and every part of my mind. And take a deep breath. If you feel you want to or need to, you can repeat that as much as you want. During the first part of the video where we're focusing on the old beliefs, it's really good to bring your specific beliefs to mind, and that's where you're going to get the shifts. Sometimes you might reach the end of that and still be having this, I don't quite believe it, in which case just do it again. Just keep going, and also really pay attention to what that I don't quite believe it is about. Listen to that, write down what it has to say, and tap on that until it's ready to clear. I think it's always best to take a really gentle approach, and if a part of us is arguing against what we're trying to achieve, to just listen to its objections and process them through, rather than pushing, forcing, because that never really works anyway. So if you're watching the short version of this video, we're finishing our tapping there. If you are on Patreon with the membership, we're going to carry on and do some parts work now. If you are not on the membership, I would strongly encourage you to get over there. We do some really deep work, and just now we're going to be digging into any of those objections to changing those beliefs, particularly any feelings that you might have around betraying the people that gave them to you. So sometimes that can be an objection if we want to shift. If, say, for example, your mum didn't work, she looked after the kids, she looked after the house, and that's completely valid and really honourable lifestyle, and that has made you feel like that's what's expected of you. There might be some feeling of betrayal if you want to move away from that caring role, if you want to do other things, if we want to sort of outperform our parents. Sometimes that can bring a feeling of betrayal, like we shouldn't be achieving more than they had the opportunity to achieve. And obviously, for the most part, our parents would really want us to aim high and do the best that we can, but sometimes we can still feel a bit. So if you want to dig a bit more into that, head on over to Patreon and get involved in that now. There's some really good deep videos over there, and I'll put the link for that in the description. And if not, I will see you next week. Bye bye.